Good evening, Miss Ryan.
Oh, hi.
Can I get your table?
Oh, well, actually, I'm supposed to meet somebody here, Wes Leonard.
Ah, yes, that's the gentleman right over there at the second table. And he said that he was waiting for a beautiful young woman.
Oh, brother. Oh, thank you.
Good evening.
Two, please.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Siobhan Ryan.
Hi, Wes Leonard. I can't tell you how long I've been wanting to meet you. Well, 43 minutes at least. How did you know it was me? They ran out of red carnations. Did your brother-in-law describe me as a heart-charming and dapper man around town, or do I just have Class A syndicated columnist written all over my face?
I asked, the waiter.
Actually, I considered carrying a book of Anna Karenina with the carnation as a bookmark, but I thought that might be a little obvious.
He didn't tell me you were funny.
Who?
Jack.
Professional jealousy.
I wish you weren't.
Why?
It would make this whole thing a lot easier. Well, you're not exactly what I pictured. You know, greased back hair, crooked little smile, spats.
Early George Raft.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you're not exactly what I expected either. Blind dates don't usually turn out this well.
Oh, this isn't exactly what I'd call a blind date. You do have a crooked little smile.
May I get you something from the bar?
Yeah.
Oh, nothing for me, thank you.
Oh, come on. We have to have at least one toast to your brother's apparent victory in tonight's primary. I think he's running well ahead right now.
Oh, no, really.
Come on, where's your family loyalty?
Well, all right. Plum wine.
All right, plum wine for the lady and another gin and tonic for me.
Fine.
Well, I'm real glad you got me up here. Nice place, very interesting menu. I don't get to this part of town as often as I should.
Could we talk about the
press release.
Yeah.
You know, this really is a wonderful piece of work. Some of the best campaign literature I've seen all year. Frank Ryan, Riverside's candidate for the United States Senate and the favorite in Tuesday's primary, was reported to be having a torrid love affair with his campaign manager, Ms. Ray Woodard. You have a rare literary gift. Lucid, true to life. How much of this is true?
None of it. I have a terrific imagination.
I'll bet.
Oh, please, it's just a joke, a stupid joke. I do things like that all the time. Could I just have it back?
Well, I don't know. This is Pulitzer stuff.
Please?
Convince me.
Get Jill?
Yes, she's on her way. Look, Tom, we'd like to run some more tests.
You want me to leave?
I think it would be a good idea.
No.
It's okay.
I'll be right outside.
Tom, Roger just phoned me. How is she?
Roger's with her right now. He let us know when we can come back here.
Please tell me, how bad is it?
I don't know.
Can't believe this is happening. I just can't. I don't understand any of it.
No.
Hey, she's gonna be all right. She really will be.
Jill, I've been trying to make sense of this since Roger first called and told me about the accident.
I know that.
Now, perhaps if I could understand how it happened, it would help me.
Look, Tom, it's not important how it happened. The important thing now is to deal with Faith getting well.
But it's very important to me. I've lost a child because of this accident. I wanted that baby. Faith is the most important person in the whole world to me, and I've never loved anybody as much, and I know I never will.
I know that.
Please help me. I need to know. I need to understand. First, tell me who was there on the houseboat.
Faith, Nancy Feldman. Johnny and Maeve asked them to come along. The girls hadn't seen each other since school, and she thought, well, maybe they'd like to see each other again and renew their friendship.
All right. Anyone else?
Well,
Maeve and Johnny, of course. Little John and the dog.
yeah, I think so. Tom,
Anyone else?
look, it's just not clear in my head, really. But don't do this to yourself. You keep going over and over. It's not good for you. It only makes things worse.
Anyone else? Jill, please.
I don't know.
What? She's awake.
How is she?
Well, we're about the same. The temperature hasn't gone up, but it hasn't gone down either.
What does that mean?
That means that she's trying to fight the infection, but her reserves are low, and the antibiotic isn't helping either.
Yes, but eventually that will hold up too, won't it?
We don't know.
Can I see her?
Yeah. Jill, she's very weak.
Are you going to give me a hard time?
I prefer to see it as spending a pleasant evening together with hopefully mutually beneficial results.
You are going to give me a hard time. Look, if you use any part of that release, it's going to seriously damage Frank's chances for the Senate. Now, he worked damn hard to get everything that he's gotten. Do you think it's right that he should just lose all that for the sake of some dumb joke?
Is it a joke? I've heard a lot of very interesting rumors about your brother and Ms. Woodward.
Well, no, we were just having fun, that's all.
Oh, that's a terrific politician's answer. Or politician's sister answer, as the case may be.
Well, it was a mistake. Do you think it's fair?
Do you think it's fair for me to pass up an opportunity like this, a story like this? Look, this is sensational stuff. Especially when you consider that it came from the pen of the candidate's own sister.
The candidate's late sister.
You mean Frank Ryan
Oh,
is
now,
considered...
come on. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Well, you could always issue an explanatory reply.
No, you don't seem to understand. I'm not going to be in a position to issue much of anything after this.
You don't mean they fired you, do you?
Well, not yet, but it's a definite possibility, and it's a dead certainty if you use any part of that release. I don't want to lose my job.
Well, now, a bright young lady like you shouldn't be out of work for very long.
Well, it's not that.
What is it?
I think Frank could make a dynamite senator. Because I love my brother. Can you understand that?
I was an only child.
Yeah. Why did I know that? Do you have a mother?
Everybody has a mother.
Well, mine is terrific, but she's never going to understand a mistake like this. Wait, correction. She would expect it.
Are you asking me for your brother or for yourself?
Both. I shouldn't be telling you this, should I?
No, go on, please, really. No, I'm fascinated.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit too fascinated.
No, well, off the record, then. You really are a surprise to me.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I've read all those stories in the papers about the Ryan family and Ms. Woodard's papers primarily, of course. All those features about the candidate's humble upbringings and his working class parents and his rise to community leader and that whole bit.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with it, nothing. I mean, it's very, very attractive as a matter of fact, but I mean, you have to admit that the Ryans do come off as a little bit too good to be true. I mean, they're so upright and disciplined and straight arrow. I always had this picture of you all rising at the crack of dawn and making your beds with hospital corners and trooping downstairs for a hearty breakfast of eggs and toast and...
Scones.
Whatever. Well, that's even better. That's the ethnic angle, see? I'll bet you even have a dog named Fido.
Finn.
Whatever. You see, the important thing is that these features never mention you.
Are you surprised?
Well, that's what I mean. You, from what little I've seen and read, you just don't seem to fit.
I don't. But I wish I did.
Go on. No, trust me, really. Forget the crooked smile.
Okay. I love my family, but I don't quite connect with them. They're very special, but not in any way that you could really understand by reading about them in the newspaper. They're wonderful and funny, but they just don't seem to be able to understand my...
Vivacity.
Ah, yes. Well, you could put it like that. I've been away for a while. As a matter of fact, I ran away when I was 20. And I thought I'd come back here and see if I couldn't straighten some things out. You see, working for Frank is a big deal for me. It's my first chance to prove to the family that I really want to help out, that I really want to be a part of something that they care about, you know? Because I've never really been very good at all about telling them how I feel. Which is funny because I really don't have any trouble hiding my feelings about anything else. So it's hard, you know? Maybe I should just shut up.
No, I think I understand.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're not so hard to figure out.
Well, I wish you'd explain that to me.
You know something, Siobhan? You are a very attractive lady.
What time is it?
It's 2 minutes and 16 seconds after 8, and my sister is a big girl. She's perfectly capable of handling herself, as she has pointed out on several occasions.
I know. I just don't like to think of her in that situation, that's all. You don't know Wes Leonard. He's good-looking, handsome, and he's got a terrific line.
How do you know?
I heard.
Oh.
Besides, he's really into this whole bachelor around town image. Fast-paced life, lots of women. I don't think Siobhan's used to that type.
Jack, I'm sure she can handle him. There are men in Seattle, you know. Now, would you mind coming down, sitting down, helping me stuff these envelopes?
Maybe I ought to head over there and see what's going.
Jack, stuff! Look, she got us into this. She can just as well get us out.
Okay, Mayor, I just want you to know that Wes is used to having his own way, and he's very good at it.
Fine. Maybe she'll take him to Australia with her and solve all of our problems.
Do you ever think that you're being a little unsympathetic where your sister is concerned?
No. I mean, it's really more than that. Okay, maybe I'm being too hard on her. But...
What?
Well, I was just thinking that maybe it's just as well that this happened now.
How can you...
Provided, of course, that she's able to convince him to give her back the damn press release and forget the whole thing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mary, but I just don't follow.
It's just that I'm beginning to believe that as far as Siobhan is concerned, there are no accidents.
Well, come on, Mary, she made a mistake. A stupid mistake. Yeah, she didn't mean to.
Exactly. She's always making a mistake. You know, ever since she's been home, what, 2 months? It's been disaster after disaster. That's nothing new. That happens to be how she's been ever since I can remember. But this time, she's not giving away my Christmas presents, or her dog is not eating 20 pounds of party food. No, this time it's her brother's career. And I cannot just stop and smile and say, oh, well, that's just Siobhan.
I thought the two of you were finally getting along better now that you're working together for Frank.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Maybe we were just getting along too well. All right. I understand how she feels. And it's scary for me, too. I mean, we'll be sitting together and laughing, and I'll stop and I'll think, wait a minute. We haven't had an argument all day. And I know that she's thinking the same thing. And it feels terrific. But somewhere in me, I start thinking, wait a minute, when's the bomb gonna drop? And it has, and brother, it's a beaut.
Take it easy,
I do not want to take it easy. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I know that Siobhan has a lot of problems, and a lot of them are because of me. And believe it or not, I would do anything for her if she'd let me. However, I just can't help but think that she's set me up in this whole mess. And maybe she's set herself up.
Set you up for what?
To fire her. To prove that she and I don't belong together, can't get along, I don't know.
Isn't that a little psychology 101?
It's Siobhan 101, and I wish I were wrong, but I'm not. And it makes me just furious. Because I do not want to fire her. And I feel like she's creating a situation which I really resent, where I may have to fire her. Do you understand any of this?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure that I agree with all that you say, but I hear what you say.
I'm mad.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be. I care for her.
I know.
I'm really not mean.
I know.
Just hope she can get back that press release, for Frank's sake.
For everybody's sake.
I don't want to be attractive. And I don't want to be lovely. And I don't want to be cute.
How could you help it?
Can I have my hand back, please? Look, here I am pouring my heart out for you in the hopes that you will understand where I am coming from. I didn't expect you to take it as an open invitation. And don't you dare say that I am beautiful when I'm angry.
Hey, look, give me a break, Siobhan. I haven't used that since my sophomore year of college.
Well, I don't want to fight with you. My only interest right now is to help out my brother, preserve my job, and salvage whatever might be left of my family relations. Can't you give me a break?
Well, I'm a great believer in positive thinking. Like take this evening, for instance.
What are you talking about?
Well, a couple of hours, we were complete strangers. Now, here we are. I've gotten to know you. You've gotten to know me. I like you. You like me. You do like me, don't you?
Sure.
All right, there you have it. You see, now I'm just convinced that something positive is going to come of this. The only thing standing in our way is just this little press release, just a little piece of paper.
You're gonna give it back to me?
Well, to tell you the truth, I find it very difficult to make these kinds of important decisions with all these people around. So why don't we just pass on the rest of dinner and go over to my place where we can discuss it more comfortably? What do you say?
She's asleep. I don't want to bother.
It's all right.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Jill?
Hi.
Hi.
Don't try to talk.
Where's Edmund?
He's home. He's with Seneca.
He's sick. I have to help him, but I don't know what's wrong.
No, Faith.
Tell Jill I'm sorry.
Faith, Edmund is fine. He's just fine.
Not fine. I lost my baby. They said... Oh, tell Tom I'm sorry.
Stop, it's gonna be all right. Quiet.
Tom,
I'm right here, Faith.
don't be angry.
I'm not angry.
We're safe. I won't let him find you. I'll take care of you. You don't have to run. We're safe. It's dark. Don't go.
Look, I know
No.
we're safe. I'm not running.
Fall. Don't. Tom? Daddy!
No.
Look, I think we better leave now. Come
No,
on.
Roger, no.
Come on, Tom.
I'll be along in a moment.
All right.
Stay with me.
I will.
Promise. Promise me.
I'll stay with you, Faith. Now sleep.
Promise.
I promise. Faith.
He'll hear.
Who?
Tom, he mustn't hear. He can't know.
Faith.
No, shh. Promise me you won't tell.
Who?
Tom! Don't tell him about the boat, please.
What about the boat?
About Pat. He won't understand.
What won't he understand?
That Pat was on the boat. He didn't mean to. Pat was on the boat. He didn't mean to. It was dark. Promise me. Why won't you? Everyone promised. Please. Please.
I promise.
What if you could change your past? Erica does, every week, because sometimes the only way to move forward is to go back. A new original primetime drama, Being Erica, Thursdays at 10 on SoapNet.